All right, what is up, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? Today we're going to be talking about. This is actually going to be a little bit sad because this is something that, I really didn't want to do, but I got to do anyway. So the Lord has kind of, brought something to the light, and that's idolatry of this world. I've idolized a lot of things of this world, and we'll go into specifics as to what it is and what he's essentially making me cut out of my life. Not saying sell all of my guns or sell my GR86, but stuff that I need to put aside to think about my future. And I can't do that. I can't do all of these things that he wants me to do if I'm constantly putting other things at the forefront of my mind instead of, or the forefront of my vision instead of him. So, with that being said, we're going to discuss what exactly I'm going to be cutting out of my life. That doesn't mean that the content's not going to flow. The content definitely is going to flow, especially for the guns, because they are getting more reviews soon. I'm not going to lie. I saw that head. I was about to say, like, who is standing right behind me? But no. Anyway, so we're getting the RXM a 2,000 round review soon. We're getting a 2,000 round review for the HK VP9. We're getting a 2,000 round review for the CZ Scorpion as well. Now, these three firearms, I have shot almost 2,000 rounds from, and I have a lot of good things to say. I haven't really had any bad experiences, but there are also some things to note in each firearm because I've noticed a few things that could possibly be improved, or maybe I just noticed something that, over time as I was shooting it. So with that being said, those reviews are going to be coming out soon. I just have to continue shooting more consistently those specific firearms. The P30L is nearing that 750 round review if I haven't already done that. And if I have, then the next one that I am going to be doing is this one, the HK45. So that's going to be nearing the 750 round review. I think I did a 600 round at some point, 650, somewhere around there. And I told you guys that I was out of the honeymoon phase for that, and that there are some things that could have been improved upon. But overall, I improved upon those things, and we're going to be shooting that for the first time soon. And then I'm going to be doing the 750 round review. We're nearing 750 rounds for the Galil, so I'm going to be getting that pumped out too. And yeah, we're going to try for the 1911, but the 1911, honestly, I don't mind not shooting it and not doing a review on it, because at the end of the day, I mean, a Colt 1911 is a Colt 1911. Everybody loves Colt. Well, everybody did until they started melting guns for Canada. But anyway, besides the point, let's not get into politics. What about the GR86? So the last modification that I bought for the GR86, and this one is just more of an aesthetic piece. In fact, it completely is. It's just a front bumper for it. Not going to show you guys what the front bumper is just yet, until I put some primer on it. I'm just going to do some black primer on it, black primer on the grill, and then we're going to call it a day, and we're going to smack it onto the car. And yeah, it's just going to have the all silver and then the black primered front bumper, and just pretty much call it quits. I still have plans to make it into the Hakone green color, but it's all going to be like way far into the future. And this is the reason why. So finances are definitely not in order. I can't afford to buy more guns, even though I really want to. I want another Platypus, and I want another 1911. And I feel like those two guns, once I'd have them, I would really complete my... and I want another P30, the P30S. Really the P30 V1, but I don't ever see those on sale anymore. So yeah, we're not going to even consider that. But that's not to say that I don't want those guns. I really do. But, the Lord's been putting out saying, hey, listen, you've been idolizing the guns for a long time. You've been idolizing your car for a long time. It's about time that you idolize me. Don't sit here and just appreciate the things of this world. You got to appreciate the person that created all things of this world, right? And that is the Lord himself. Not only that, I did idolize money for a really long time, and so I would work hard and then spend that money just as fast. Or I would spend it way faster than I earned it, and that was another thing that that would just absolutely destroy me. Is like I would spend something on the car, or I would buy something for guns, and it's just a lot of money going into stuff that isn't giving me any sort of value other than sentimental value, right? So with that being said, I'm not gonna stop the content, from flowing, but what I am gonna stop doing is buying stuff for each vehicle, like my vehicle, or buying stuff for my gun collection. We're pretty much just gonna slow things down, just strictly buy ammo, magazines, and that's it. Like I can't afford anything else, and that's really what the Lord has been restricting more and more. And just this past Monday, especially, I went to church with my girlfriend, and the person preaching was like, "All right, just close your eyes and speak, like, just look at the Lord, close your eyes, talk to the Lord, and have him reveal what it is that you are struggling with right now and that you need to give up to him." And it's idolizing the things of this world. And that's what I've been doing for a really long time. And so now we got to switch that up. Really do got to switch that up. And so I'm excited to say, hey, I'm letting go of these chains. I don't mind that. I really don't mind it at all. The main thing that I do mind is the journey it's going to take for me to actually discipline myself to that point, because I do a lot of research on certain topics, and they make me want to do more modifications or make me want to get more guns in general. So with that being said, I gotta cut back. I gotta stop. I really do have to stop. So yeah, we're done. But does that mean the content's done? No. In fact, there are many alternatives to it. So like I said, we do have a bunch of guns. We got to do some reviews, and as we do the reviews, we're probably going to get into, critiquing. I'll be able to, as we get into the reviews, I'll be able to take more time and investing into those videos, right? So I'll go ahead and edit more. I'll do this, that, and the other to improve not only the video but the viewership as well. I want to talk to you guys. I really do want to get in tune, and just talk to you guys about the Lord and stuff like that. And I would like to change this channel somewhat to talking about strictly the Lord. So just like slowly, maneuvering my way around that, but still creating gun content. So with that being said, guys, yeah, this is pretty much it. It's about time that the Lord, well, not the Lord. It's about time I change for the Lord, because he revealed it to me. And I pray to God that he reveals something similar to you, because for me, I really was tied down. I didn't understand what was going on, but I was tied down to this kind of lifestyle. And I'm kind of grateful that he showed the light, shed some light on that. So with that being said, guys, God bless y'all. Really, God bless y'all. And I hope you guys, continue to watch my content. I really would like to, get, more followers down the road, and just get in tune with you guys, and just keep putting content for you guys. But in the meantime, we're just going to have to find ways around it. Find ways around the fact that I can't buy, I can't just buy sporadically anymore. I have to save. I have to save. I have to save. And then not only that, I have to give to the Lord, give back to the Lord what he gave to me. So with that being said, guys, God bless y'all. Love y'all. And yeah, have a great day.